Ta-da! That's so much better. It's so much better with sound. It is so much better when you can actually hear me. Hi there. What's happening, people? Carl, how are you? Carl, how are you? Thank you, Terry Ann. Fantastic. Now we've got audio, we've got everything. This is just such a nutty day. Just ridiculous. Thank you. Octus, what's going on? Thank you for the happy birthdays. I appreciate that. It has been a great one so far. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, aw. Thanks, Anne. It was nice to be back on. I'm glad we're doing some stuff. It's nice. You know, having a birthday. Hi, Julie. Gio, what's going on? It is indeed my birthday today. So, the perfect gift is subscribe to my YouTube channel. Damn it. Need it. Need your numbers. I need your presence. Yeah, with a C, not a T. Although the presents are nice on your birthday, I guess, but your actual presents, never mind. You know what I mean. Hi, hey EO, happy birthday from EO as well, and from Cats. Thank you. Aw, what's up, Cats? Thanks, Lee. Holding it together. What's going on from Mile Square Park? Well, thank you. Where's Mile Square Park? Is this a robot? Yes, this is a robot. I'm deep faking myself. Is that even possible? Can you do that? It's a it's a deep question. I don't know if I'm prepared to answer it emotionally right now. Ah, thanks. Yay. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. I partly came on for the birthday wishes and congratulations, but I was also looking at this craziness today on the with the impeachment stuff and all. I mean, just man. Hey, Raleigh, how are you? Fantastic. Hello to Maryland. Good to see you. Will we see queer as folk again? I love Mickey. You mean Mikey, or is it where you are? They called him Mickey. That happens. Yes, I'm excited for Disney Plus to include us as well. Oh my gosh, the ridiculousness of the last 48 hours. Are you my cute Mark? Yeah. How do you stumble on someone in a feed on Periscope? I guess you just Periscope so random. That's so funny. Yay for birthday buddies. Enjoying mine's second work. Happy birthday, Michael. I've got reservations for 5 and Loyal. Excellent. I'm very excited. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. And I saw your email, and we're good to. I knew you had business things, and since I had birthday stuff all day, I was also caught up in this madness. We can reschedule at your leisure, and we can talk this weekend. It'll work great. Looking great. What's your secret? Honest to God, I've been doing this Project 50 thing for the last year, and it's been working out really well. And uh, I also take resveratrol and NMN and eat well and get some sleep. Although I haven't gotten much sleep in the last 24 hours. Hilarious. I'm surprised I look even remotely presentable right now because I mean, we finished the show last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning. You know, I got out of the whiskey at 1 o'clock, got back here. Summer and I went to bed, and I got up at 6 to because just getting the house rolling, and then had to be at Steph's house at 8 for radio this morning. So yeah, yeah, I'm Tom Cruise. Figured me out. Yeah, don't smoke, don't drink. This is true. Helps immensely. Are you a vegan? I am not currently. No, I'm omnivorous, but I do meatless Mondays, foodless Fridays, and my diet is um, like 60-40 vegetarian. Rest well, Raleigh. Thank you. So Malcolm and Hal. Yeah, that was a nice thing. Malcolm's a sweetheart. I didn't get to see him this morning. Yes, I'm still doing OMAD. It's great. It's been immensely helpful. Whoop. Whoa. Just officially, that's a birthday gift for me. We just hit the official number 218 Dems are for impeachment now, which is officially the number they would need as a majority to vote for impeachment. That's even before the trial part of it, the investigation. I mean, not that you need one. What resveratrol product? You're welcome back to Fox 89 in India. Either the county. Oh, thank you. There's Whole Foods carries one that's really nice. It doesn't quite matter. I go for a higher dose though, like 500 milligrams as opposed to the 250. So, oops, is the thing dream quality updated? Okay, it might be a little wonky. I think I'm eating the house's internet. You're absolutely right, Brett. I said that this morning when I was on Steph's show. I was like, before she even had the 5 o'clock thing, she knew she had the votes, even if they weren't ready to announce that they would be for it until a later date. Like a bunch of them said, okay, October 5th, I'll say yes. And that means there's more of them coming. Can you see these? These what? Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Boop. Maurice LaMarche. Boop. No, no. Oh, my great chief. You are beloved, my friend. Everybody, Maurice is absurdly talented. Follow him on Twitter. There you go. Yeah, it's amazing. So about the Senate, don't worry about the Senate right now. Cross that bridge when you get to it. We need inquiry hearings first. You're absolutely correct. Yep, they got to investigate it and get. I mean, somebody said today that if there was if the vote was anonymous, they'd have 30 Republican senators who would vote for impeachment. President Pence is nothing to worry about. Can't get reelected, doesn't have the same following. Trump's followers don't like him. Evangelicals will follow him, but it's not enough. And he's a dud. Out of the chief. Whoops. Can you see this? Yes, I can see. I can see the words. I am reading your chats. I can see what is going on. Public opinion will sway the Senate. I think that's entirely possible. Yes. You're still standing after all the... Okay, oh my God. Liberty. The last 48 hours... Like, I had after radio this morning, I had to take a nap this afternoon, and I was like, I have so much to do because it's my birthday, and you guys know that I treat my birthday as a working holiday. Thanks for the super heart, Thurl Craig. That's awesome. Bless you. I appreciate that. Yay. That's nice. Oh my gosh, so many of them. That's hilarious. So yeah, I treat my birthday as a working holiday where I do my goal setting. I got and I laid out all my goals for the year, and I'm gonna I think I'll do a thing on it'll probably be next week because I want to create like a keynote presentation for the an artwork around what I'm doing, what my plans are, show people my main like single year goals for the next year. You guys could follow and see if I'm actually doing any, if I actually manage anything worth a damn, in that process. And keep me honest about it. It helped with Project 50, I have to say, like making it really personal and showing the progress and forcing myself to kind of have the public accountability behind it made all the difference. I mean, I was already committed to going to the gym and eating better and doing my kind of system around this, and taking all the supplements that I laid out for myself, that I was going to make sure I had all the minerals and nutrients I would possibly need. I was going to do that anyways, but having it out in the public in a way that if I didn't do it, people would go, or call me a hypocrite for it. It helped. It was great as a motivation. Well, I'm sorry I missed it. Happy birthday, Brett. Belated. Just don't give us a mission statement. It's your old tag. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, those of you that have ever seen Attack of the Power of Juju, Maurice did the voice of the chief of the Pupu Nunu, and I mean, your career, Maurice, is enviable from any angle. You're a talent and a wonderful person, and I'm glad to know you. And it was one of those like, as a stunt voice artist who only gets to do random things, it's an honor to share a booth with you, my friend. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Maggie. My 50th wasn't even a year ago, and I have no recollection of what I did. Thank you, Dana Rose. I appreciate that. Are you from the Disney Channel? Well, I'm from Kentucky, but I was on the Disney Channel. Oh, thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. Dude, we're 50. Caleb yeah, happy birthday, brother. I just heard from another source, and I'll tell you this non-stream on our own, that we have a couple of secret Nerd Halen fans. People found out we were doing, like, people I didn't even know knew it existed. We're all like, oh, have you seen Nerd Halen? It's hilarious. I'll tell you all about it. Thank you, Kimmy boy. Oh yeah, he was. And Pinky in the Brain. I'm just saying. Thank you, Demimes. Dememes, is that what that is? Dememes? Thank you. We do. I agree. Will there be riffs? I'm not in studio today, so there will be riffs in the coming year as part of my goals, because that's in the process, and we got to find a way to work you into that. Guy, one of my favorite human beings in the whole world, people. Guy Norman B, amazing director, awesome dude, all around wonderful human being. That I was like, I think we officially Twitter met initially, and then ran into each other at DGA events. And if social media has had any value in my life, it's the people I've met in real life from it that have actually become friends. So, Guy, you're awesome. I agree. I did see the new Rambo, and I think that's when Mr. Davenport runs out of options. How often do I go live? Quite often. Once a week for sure on my radio show, and then I do a post show after that. And then I also stream on Twitch, gaming sometimes. Twitch.com/HalSparks is the site. And then, of course, random moments like this when the news happens. And it's my birthday. Love you too, brother. Dinner soon. We're hanging. We have to do it. I'm so pissed I was out of town for Blade Runner. Oh my god. And the same day, by the way, my buddy Steven messaged me on this right after I was like, I can't go and Blade Runner this thing. And he goes, I got tickets to Guns N' Roses tomorrow. You want to go? And I'm like, am I missing everything? Did everything? Oh, thanks, Jen. Hey, my philosophy is, unless you're gonna bring something nobody else can bring, don't show up. Can someone type his Twitch name? It's literally just Hal Sparks. It's my name. It's here. Hold on. I might actually have a. Here, I'll make a title real quick. Hold on. Ta-da! Right there. You can find it. And if you're on these other sites, go to infotainmentwars.com, which is the YouTube page that I'm normally on. I'm just streaming from my laptop right now, so this is not, the highest quality stream that we do. But I just wanted to hang out. It's on my birthday. I got a lot of stuff I'm doing. I'm working, but I wanted to take a break and say hi to you guys. Yeah. Yes. Oh God, I'm still aching over missing the Blade Runner thing. Yeah, I have to pick your brain about what they said and what was because I have so many, and maybe not. Maybe it's best because I project so much onto that movie because it's my favorite film of all time. That for me, anyways, there's I've interpreted so much stuff from it that if they ever went, nah, that's not really where we were going, it would kind of throw me for a loop. 50 is the new 30. It might be. The stream or just the coming on. I hope it's okay. I'm glad I did too. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Octus. I just wanted to jump on and say hi to everybody. Because I'm not gonna this is going to be a busy week. I have stand-up this weekend. I'm going to La Jolla to do stand-up. And then I've got a few days off, and then I go to San Francisco to do stand-up. And in these windows, I don't have... And I've got 2 new podcasts to deliver, for the Sexy Liberal Podcast Network, which I just, we announced today that I'm joining. So my show's going to be on that. That won't be too much extra work, except I've got to kind of coordinate with them and do a little bit of graphics. And then I'm doing this show on Sunday, this Ben Morrison's show, Super Funny, at the Improv, which is all this AV stuff. So I'm online gathering all my video cues and stuff like that. Nice Spidey outfit. Don't pick anyone, Ray. That's what Void Comp is for. My mother? Let me tell you something about my mother. Aw, thanks. Drive safe. Hi, Susanna. You're from the Philippines? Are you in the Philippines right now? Are we truly reaching everywhere right now? That's weird. That's sweet. I did. I'm going to be at Cobb's in San Francisco on the 4th and 5th of October. Thanks, Don. I try. We lost a family friend last week in Kentucky. And he was one of my dad's oldest friends. This guy we call Doc Andy. And he was... I grew up around him going to Friendship and down in Rabbit Hash, Kentucky. And just an ornery old bastard. But a philosophical human being and a wise beyond his years. He was an OB-GYN for a living, delivered tons of children, and just a good man. I've been reflecting a lot lately, because he was. These guys used to drink a lot, so he was in kind of shit shape as he got older. Wore himself out. And I always I reflect on like how do I incorporate that wisdom and the gravitas of his character without all the personal defects that would lead you to wear yourself out and uh, you know, move on too early. Um, Thank you, Nightbot, for reminding everybody that I'm on Instagram. Hal, 4.5 by 365 a year means you likely share a birthday with 700 million others. Lucky them. Birthday sub. Aw, thanks, man. The 17th Craig with the birthday sub. Right on. Well, I'm all ears, Octus. So we'll talk when I'm doing my Twitch stream when I'm gaming and try and work out those details because I or you can message me there. I think is that how that works? And thanks for the folks from Stephanie's show who joined the Patreon too. We had a nice little boost from them. We've cleared 100. We went over 100 Patreon subscribers. 500 is our magic number. But that was like a number, 100 was a number we just could not get past for the longest time. And we've broken through that barrier. So the next jump is going to be fantastic. So, hey, Shasha, thanks for coming in here. Look at that with the icons and everything. Great. Well, please do. The answer is always a couple of beers. Remind me not to let you drive, and especially if we ever get pulled over, not let you talk. Of course, Susanna. Thank you, brother. Thanks, Pedro. Appreciate that. Yeah, he won't rest in peace. He'll be ornery on the other side, hands down. He went to cause some trouble. But there's some people. I don't know if you guys ever have this experience where you have like friends of your parents that is kind of like, oh yeah, it's my dad's friend or whatever, and then there's somebody that you're just kind of resonate with, and you're like, and I'm lucky because both my parents have a couple of different people like that. I'm not short of those folks. There's 5 or 6 of my dad's friends that I'm like, these are good men, and I'm glad I know them. But Andy was one of those people I could sit and talk to for a good long while, and we could both entertain each other, even though I was tremendously, I'm a lot younger than he. It was nice to be taken seriously. So there you go. Thanks, Shasha. Appreciate it. You should sing on a song for me, Hal. That would make a splash. I insist. No question. We'll have to let my voice rest because last night at the whiskey, I sang Cinderella, The Cult, Skid Row, LA Guns, and Def Leppard. So I'm a little tired vocally today. Thanks for the subscription there. Appreciate it. My wife just got a letter from Rand Paul. Faison, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Will you be gaming tonight? No, I won't. I will be gaming this weekend, maybe Sunday. Although, because I'm at the other house, so I don't have a system set up here, but I do have a gaming system, and I do have this laptop, and I do. Let's see. Oh man, I'm at the whiskey a lot, Rocky Mountain Mike. I don't know. I don't know if you're West Coast ever, but you got to join us. Thank you, Joseph. Remember your hotel room in St. Louis way back when? I do. I don't remember. The only thing I remember about St. Louis is how I am not a fan of doing the club again. Which games do you play? Mostly first-person shooters, except for Gears 5 lately, which is a third-person shooter, technically. Second-person shooter, something like that. and Diablo. Thanks, Driftglass. I still have to get on the podcast. When are we going to set that up? Let's make that happen. Let's make that a goal for this year. I don't play Apex Legends yet, although I did download it, so I just haven't gotten into it yet. Central North Carolina. I see. All right, well, when I'm back that way, we'll make it happen. RPG games and first-person shooter games. Yeah, me too. I'll be right back. Gonna go edit a video real quick. Well, killer. Yep, this is it. This is the who's who. Although, did you get everybody? Because you forgot. You forgot Mark Hamill. Oh, or you ran out of space. Is that who the Mar was? Yep. Uh, uh, I like it. DM me. Thanks. I like my performance in Lab Rats too. I'm awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks, Zelda's Lullaby. RPG games are my childhood. You have an Xbox? I do. I also have a PlayStation 4. I also have a Twitch. Or, sorry, a Switch. Twitch is the network. I have a Switch. I agree. We'll do this more often. That's another goal for the year. Holy smokes. The news today. Mark Hamill is awesome. Yeah, I have a PS4. I have the VR headset and the whole deal. That's what I was talking about. I wanted to stream live from while doing the Creed game or one of the other is it Far Cry is the other one that the VR game or the Resident Evil. Oh, thanks, T. Gallagher. I appreciate it. Oh my God, the ridiculousness. I was very proud of Nicole Wallace for cutting away from that stupid press conference. Like we need to see this little dumb propaganda act that he put on. What's the game I play the most? Probably Call of Duty. I tried to get into Rainbow Siege for a while and I enjoy it, but it like waiting for it to get in a game, like spending like 2 minutes waiting for is ridiculous. You sent your best. Thank you. Look at you guys on here on all these different places. Yeah. Look. Bug my kids' phones. The way he was like, you should get Mike Pence's phone calls too. Read his emails. Don't leave me out of it. Amazing. Apex Legends are for epic gamers. All right, well I'll keep that. I'll be aware of that and play it. What is going rate for Tooth Fairies? It's $2 right now. $2. Usually a $2 bill. If you're from the South, especially because of the old song. Lost all my money, but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, a $2 bill. Lost all my money, but a $2 bill. Look away beyond, I don't know, the blue, or whatever the hell it is. Thank you, Nina. Appreciate it. I feel like I didn't come on here to troll for happy birthdays, but I have to say thank you. What's the first video game I ever played? Pong on an Apple IIe. Yeah. And then we used to load games on audio cassette So we had a knockoff of Pac-Man and a knockoff of Berserk, which was awesome. And and then obviously went to the arcade a ton. So arcade wise, obviously starting with Space Invaders and Pac-Man, then going to Speed Miss Pac-Man is probably one of my favorite games to play of all time. I'll play that more often than almost anything. You guys know I love Sinistar, and like Tempest. You know Tempest, the one where you kind of it uses a dial and you shoot down like that 3D vector graphic stuff, which was really cheap, but it had the programming in it made the AI. It made it seem like AI. It was amazing. Have you played Mario? I have. Back when he was in Donkey Kong. What about Toonie? Oh, a Toonie. Right. Yeah, you can do that. It's easier for a kid, in Canada. You can give them a toonie super easy. $2 bills are rare. They're hard to find. Oh, that's right. Run, coward! Are you happy The Last of Us 2 video games can... I don't know it. Oh, Galaga, man. Galaga's... like, Tempest is awesome. But yeah, Galaga is a beast. I'm an old school Minecrafter. My girlfriend's son, when he was 7, 8 years old, started getting into it. He's Jesus. Yeah, he'll be 17 no, he is 17. Yeah, and he's 17. 10 years. Wow. He I used to, before you could download extra packs of stuff on the Xbox version of Minecraft, when it was just on PC largely. I used to download stuff and do patches for him. I had to literally like code patches into the game if you wanted other characters. Hey Jude, thanks Jude. Dude, absolutely. Galaga is just such a perfectly formed game, and the sensitivity of the button was crucial. But if you could get a really fresh game where the buttons hadn't been worn down or the sensor wasn't worn, like the bonus things, you could nail those things, and they were really exciting. Thanks, Faison. I will indeed enjoy my birthday. I promise you that. Playing Madden right now. All right. Pitfall. Pitfall was great. The alligators were genuinely scary when you had to like wait for them to close their mouths to jump on their backs and stuff. Yeah. Thanks, Mod Sam. Appreciate it. If it was up to me, we'd already be doing it, Raul, but thank you. Defender is terrific. Defender and Tempest, the villainous forces in those games, because I don't even know whether to call them aliens or like in Defender they're technically ships full of beings or whatever, but they also got the ones that break apart into little red pieces. Seemed so alive, both in Defender and Tempest, that they were genuinely spooky. They looked like they had it out for you. It was amazing. I turned over the score and had to walk away and turned over the... Yeah. I was just letting you know. Thank you. Asteroids? Yeah, Asteroids had the same thing. The fluidity of the graphics of Asteroids and how they float, they would float through the screen felt very real. Mouse Hunt is terrific, actually. Zaxxon I liked, but it was annoying because it had kind of just the practicality of where you could see where you were, that they literally had to do a height meter on the side because the graphics didn't live up to what you were actually seeing. Pygris, how are you? Good to see you. And over here on YouTube even. So nice. Centipede, yep. Centipede had some of the best sound to it. Like just the running of it. Yeah. Your next performance tour in the Midwest. Last one left us aglow. Well, thank you. I will be in Kansas City soon, early November, and then we're planning a WCPT live radio show, and then after that, I will probably do a stand-up show there the same day. So working on it. Thank you, Allie. Yeah, man, I'm just entering the like. So I've cleared the first quarter of my life. Patrick says Defender or Stargate. Defender, clearly. I mean, there's certain games too you have an emotional attachment to. Um, an ex-girlfriend of mine from high school, her parents had a Defender in their house, and it was and we weren't allowed to date. Our love was forbidden. It was verboten, and largely because I was too short, 5'9". Everybody in that family is like 6'12". They're huge beasts of human beings, and I think they're breeding up. They didn't want to screw up their ratio, so we had to sneak around. And but they had a Defender at the house, so I have great memories of playing Defender at their house and then being defensive and then being on the offense. Burned a lot of quarters at Van Buren train station on asteroids back in the day. Absolutely. What games do you have for PS4? I have Call of Duty on there as well. I have Red Dead Redemption. I've got Creed. I've got all their VR stuff for the most part. I have the Resident Evil VR. I've got Farscape? The Far Cry. I always forget the name of that one. Yeah. Crash Bandicoot is trash. Shame on you. Other than acting, I'm pretty good at editing too. Been doing it for about 3 years. That's fantastic. It's a great skill to have. Editors are good. Editors are rare. Oh yeah, well Atari. Like I said, that was my second joystick. Hi, Allie. Heyo. Thanks, Brenda. Oh, the original Resident Evil is awesome. Genuinely scary. And the fact that they kept you in that you could only see certain angles. You know what? This is a great birthday present, talking video games with you guys. I gotta say, thanks for this little gift. Reminiscing about video games. I gotta say, that's sweet. Do you have a Wii U? I don't. But I will take that on a recommendation. Thank you, El Rondo. This is true. Although I have such problems with Ex Machina. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Mod Sam. I appreciate it. I was right. Far Cry. Defender. Dragon's Lair. Yeah. I beat Dragon's Lair. I was the first kid in our place to beat Dragon's Lair. Yeah, Joust is also another winner. And Robotron. Man, with the 2 sticks and you can shoot and walk opposite directions. That was one of the few games where you didn't have to face the direction you were firing. The freedom. Oh my gosh. Oh, Manuel, thanks. I'm glad. Aw, thanks. I intend to be. I intend to look like this when I'm 105. Yeah, Doom was scary. I have a theory, Shasha, and a lot of gamers, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but games don't get scarier or more intense the better the graphics get. Because you can have something that's got amazing graphics, but if you don't feel like the characters are real, as a matter of fact, if they try to make them too real, you're like, this is part of your brain just goes, this is bullshit. But if it's implied, and it's almost like a mask that whatever the other force is, so that you feel like you're playing against something legitimate, it gets scary. It's good that way. Thanks, Robin. You guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're just seeing this for the first time. You're hopping on. You want to give me a birthday present. We're trying to hit 10,000K. So share the channel. That's a good birthday present for me. Is share the channel. Want to reminisce? There are a few consoles I didn't own. Yeah, that's true. Remember in television? Just cause Hitman was fun. Top 5 nominations for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that are in there or that aren't in there yet. Is that what you're saying? Because I don't really keep up on that because I think it's arbitrary and I don't wait to be told what music to like. I'll have to think about that. Happy birthday to the best. What's your guilty pleasure game? I do not believe in guilty pleasures. I don't feel guilty for anything that gives me pleasure. So if I play something, I give a shit if anybody likes it. On YouTube, yes. On YouTube, yes. I know you're on Twitch, but I'm growing the subs on YouTube at the same time. So and because I do the radio show, they're like hitting that 10K thing for the algorithm and all that stuff is incredibly important, and we're at like 96 something. It's just so frustrating to be just shy of that. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, they don't. Although I will say the most recent Resident Evil was really scary, but not because of the quality of the graphics, but because parts of it were so dark, and because they had kind of like the lighting of it was such that you'd have a light bulb that was the only thing giving you light around the space, so things could come out of the dark, and it was genuine, like areas you wouldn't be able to see. So I'm glad you scrolled down on Periscope as well. Were you your parents' TV remote? No, I didn't have a TV till I was 15. How do you look so amazing? Do you even age or are you an alien? I work. I just I maintain. That's the goal. Oh my god, dude, the Tron arcade game. Absolutely. What kind of music do you like? I love country. I'm a straight up metalhead. And hard rock fan. Favorite bands are Kiss, King's X, Queensryche, Metallica, Danko Jones, and then it's a cascade of bands like Wasp and Enough's Enough, and yeah. And then modern wise, but then musically, like singer, like I'm a huge Tori Amos fan. There you go. I love her lyrics. Yeah. Hello, Eric. Good to see you. What's happening? I'm good, thank you. It's my birthday. I have not heard of the new Death Stranding game. Quick question about Lab Rats playing Mr. Davenport. Did you enjoy being a billionaire on the show? You know what the best part about playing him? Oh, thanks, Shasha. You know what the best thing about playing Davenport was? It's playing somebody with an ego as big as mine. It's so refreshing. Yay! It's so refreshing to play a character that loves themselves, because everybody thinks you get extra points for playing sad, broken, self-involved, depressed, down. Those are all the emotions that as actors you get a lot of credit for. And I got news for you, folks. Those are the easy ones. It's not hard. It's not hard to cry on screen. It's not hard. Most of the especially if you have any emotions in your heart and you can read something and go, shit, that's sad. That is just sad. That makes me cry. Just thinking about how awful that would be is very sad. Joy, try to enjoy on camera. That's work. Next time you see somebody genuinely laugh on camera, they're the best actor in the room. That's all I ask. You know me. I love everybody. I'm just trying to bring us all together in consensus. Because, I believe, personally, you hear a lot, diversity is our strength, right? You hear this a lot. Diversity is our strength. Diversity. I think diversity is the root of our strength, not the fruit of our strength. We don't get better the more diverse we are. We get better the more the diverse among us can come to a consensus that helps everyone. There's no point in like growing a tree that you pick the fruit off and just take it back to your camp. I loved it. You haven't aged at all of the years. Remember you guys, Kiss Group and Pigs Moment? Yeah, I do. Hi, Lori. Yes, me and Timmy Tracy and Scott True and Bernice Payton all dressed up as Kiss at our school and did the entire Alive 2 album at an assembly in the gym. Aw, thanks. Well, tell your brother I said happy birthday. Thank you. Jorge, thank you. Right on. Well, happy early birthday, and I will do my level best. Thank you for the sub, too. Um, you're cooking dinner? I think cooking is what you meant. I hope. Otherwise, it's going to be a crazy dinner. Yusuf, I absolutely will on your recommendation, brother or sister. I don't know who that is. I can't tell from the. All I have is an icon that says you're on there on Periscope. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you're just joining us and you're just hanging around or whatever. If you're following me on any of the other social media stuff, hop over to YouTube, infotainmentwars.com, and subscribe to the channel. That's awesome. If you can become a Patreon and support the radio show, it's greatly appreciated. Helps us immensely. We've cleared the 100 mark. We need 500 subscribers to cover all the costs of the show permanently. And so that's my goal for it. And I'm punching very hard at that. Hopefully you guys will help us. And yeah, that's all the pitching I'm doing. It's my birthday. Yes, smash that like and subscribe. If you come down to New Zealand, I'd really like to meet and talk to you. I think it's a great idea. I'd like to. It'd be really fun to come down to New Zealand. Yeah, my agent thinks I do too much stuff for free. Also, I will be a giant movie star when I'm old, so I'm in no hurry. My goal is to be Anthony Hopkins or Hume Cronin or like in the Alan Arkin age range. So I'm gonna be a huge star. I'll get my Oscar when I'm 70, and I'm totally down with that idea. So right now I'm soldiering, creating a career, which is good because it gives you an immense amount of patience. I don't have to rush into stuff, and so I'm very proud of all the work that I've done because I didn't have to rush into anything. Hi, Dina. People clamor to think they have to make it when they're young and spry. Like that? Do I remember it? I played it live. I haven't watched American Horror Story. Jessica Lange is amazing. But yeah. Well, then I would say, Queen Rika, get at it. There's the more the merrier, and ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yes, I will. I plan on being Gandalf. You shall not pass. I think I can pull it off. I'm gonna be a cute old man too. Thank you, Mama. I'm thinking you'll be in Congress/mayor. Yes, I will run for public office, but I'm never going to give up being an artist or an entertainer because that's my main calling in life. It's what I love. So no new Lab Rats soon because I watched that show growing up. Not soon, but I'm working on it. I would love them to do a little movie with all of us, but we'll see. That's it. That's all it takes. Old Magneto. That's right. What's that? It's going good. Seems like you're having a good day too. I'm glad we're both in the same camp. It's my birthday. I should do like a. Hold on. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Birthday blast. Ta-da! It's my birthday. How are you doing? Thanks. Thank you. Here, I'll move this up here so you can actually see what's up. What, we're going to ignore Ian McKellen? Yes, we are. I'm going to do a completely different timeline. I'm going to be older Spider-Man first. And then when I get all grizzled and I look like I built my body up like muscle-wise to where it's embarrassingly large, I'm going to reboot Rambo, picking up where he left off with the last movie. Or I may do a sequel to Cobra for Stallone. Just take that one over. In America, there's a violent crime every 12 seconds. Watch Death Stranding trailer. Okay, I will do. Oh, well, thanks, Gary. That was a good time. Hey, by the way, for the most part in the comic books, Spider-Man is 30 in almost all of them. The early high school stuff is a small part of it. Will you go to any baseball playoff games in October? Probably not. I'm a very busy person. What about John Prine? I love all the metal sounds like, but can also go JP. I was born and raised in Kentucky, moved to Chicago. I'm a big bluegrass fan, so I don't know if you know Newgrass Revival, but I grew up knowing those guys. I'll be getting an extended cut Blu-ray of Cobra out. I think that's wise. Love to see your homeboy McConnell defeated next year for your birthday. That would be great. You're that actor. Forget your name. It's in the feed. I don't have a second. My name's in the actual. All right. Thanks. If you ever played Metal Gear Solid, it would be a perfect match for you. I will take that under advisement. Yeah. This is true. Yeah, Robin, you will love Newgrass Revival. Favorite movies? Lots of them. Blade Runner is my favorite movie of all time. Favorite animated movie is Ghost in the Shell, the original movie. And movie I've seen the most is Fletch. I've seen that more than any other movie in my life, easily. Let's see. I mean, they're like modern movies. I love Inglourious Bastards. I loved Collateral. I like in the horror genre. I loved Martyrs. I loved Mandy, which I saw recently. Comedy wise, I love Blazing Saddles and History of the World Part 1 and anything with Burt Reynolds in it. I love the Smokey and the Bandit movies. I love Gene Wilder is an actor, so anything with him in it, most actors who work now are part of the Big Lie. What's the Big Lie? My cousin is Tim Allen. Do you know him? I know. Yeah. I mean, Tim and I know each other, like more of each other. I haven't really ever had a chance to hang out with him. He's known as Hollywood's conservatives, and stuff. But I dig him, and I think he's a good man. I think he means well. Do I keep in contact with anyone from QAF? Yeah. As a matter of fact, Bobby Gant texted me today to wish me a happy birthday. So there you go. You and I would strongly disagree with the live action Ghost in the Shell. Why is that? He turned 67 Sunday and used to be a staunch Republican, but changed when they became the party of the rich and religious. Never vote GOP again. Well, yeah. I mean, that just means that they represented your principles at one point and stopped representing your principles later, and therefore your principles actually meant something. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. And maybe one day they'll right themselves, clean up that garbage, and they'll go back to representing what you do, and you'll be able to rethink that, or some variation thereof would exist, and I have no problem with that. If you have a genuinely conservative thought form and you're well-meaning in it, and you're trying really hard to articulate that point and legislate from that position, I don't have a problem with that. But what they're doing is garbage. Aw, thanks, Vegas Mel. 50 feels good. It's nice. Hey. Hi, Salvador. Muchas gracias. My favorite season was season 2, and Mr. Davenport was my favorite character. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Thanks, Mason. I turned 15 in December. Right on. Well, happy birthday. It's a good year. That's where you really got to start taking, responsibility for who you're going to be in your life. It's a lot of pressure. But 15, 16, 17, you're making some crucial decisions about your ethical and moral and personal strengths. And everybody will try to talk you into your big weaknesses. Don't let them do it. I mean, reaching your fitness goals at 50, you look at, thanks, Vegas Mel. Yeah, it's been good. Enjoy celebrating other people's birthday. Because you never know. Right. Scanner Darkly's terrific. Thanks, Strider, man. I appreciate that. Do you think Netflix should stop making so many bad things? It's a trick question, because a lot of what they make a lot of what they have that's bad, they didn't make themselves, even when they pretend to. There's a lot of Netflix originals that are actually just series from overseas that they post and say they're theirs. The movies are pretty terrible on a level, and a lot of them are like just shoehorn theory written out. So left they're right, or so right they're left. It's garbage. Thank you, Salvador. Appreciate it. I love it when you said. Thank you. Yeah, today is my mother's birthday as well. Yeah, I was born on my mom's birthday. She turned 77 today. Take care, Queen Rika. Yeah, what time is it? I've got another minute, and then I got to go too. I pick out these curtains. No, these are just temp ones. I'm fantastic, Harold. Thank you. So they cancel them after 2 years, but people don't cancel subscribe. Yes. I wish the QFO was updated with the original U.S. cast. Love to see the rapport between you and Robert rekindled. Mm-hmm. Will I go to any Golden State Warriors? Probably not. I will be at some Vegas Golden Knights ones. I don't know if that helps you out this year. Did I think Lab Rats Elite Force ended too soon? Yes. Thanks, Shasha. I appreciate it. And thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, have a great day, everybody. Patrick, well, thanks. My birthday has been the highlight of my month as well. You guys take care of yourselves. Like and subscribe to the channel. Think about becoming a patron. That's a great birthday present for me. I'm just done. All that stuff. Awesome. Cheers. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.